It's that time of the cycle again where we have to select a congressman for our district, the 13th Congressional District of Georgia. That seat, formerly held by the late, great David Scott, who passed earlier this month. We're going to review the websites and the backgrounds of the 6 remaining Democrat candidates for this race right here, right now on the Ujamaa Network. We're not going to beat a dead horse. This is probably the most pivotal election that we've had in this district since we became part of the 13th district. Due to the redistricting that just happened a couple election cycles ago, we are now faced with 6 new candidates following the passing of David Scott, and we need to figure out who these people are and what they stand for. I have a link to the only debate that has happened thus far between the 6 candidates, just to try to see what their background are. We're going to look at each one of their websites and see what they are attempting to bring to the table. First up is going to be Everton Blair. He's a 34-year-old Board of Education leader up at the Gwinnett Board of Education. This is the first thing that stood out to me. You know, we're going from somebody who just passed after more than 20 years in that seat, David Scott, who was 80 years old. Youth is on this man's side. I do like the leadership studies master's degree that he earned from Stanford University, and then going on to get a PhD of education leadership from Harvard. Again, good chops. Somebody who obviously prioritizes education, which many of the other candidates do as well. But what stands out to me for this candidate is his age, policy making, maybe some new ideas coming. I don't know. Let's check him out. Everton Blair.
Thank you, Ms. Presley, and thank you to the Atlanta Press Club for this opportunity. I want to start by honoring the family of David Scott and recognizing that his staff and his family are in all of our thoughts and prayers. Well wishes to all of you. My name is Dr. Everton Blair, and growing up, people called me EJ. I grew up in Snellville, Georgia, and attended Shiloh Elementary, middle, and high school. And public education opened so many doors for me. I was able to go to Harvard, Stanford, work in President Obama's White House initiative on educational excellence. But with every step, I came back home and tried to do everything I could to make our community better. At my core, I'm an educator. That's why I taught high school math in Atlanta public schools. I didn't just see the problems, I sought to fix them. And in Congress, I see more of the same. This is a choice between business as usual, politics as usual, or intergenerational, next generation change. I'm excited to share more with you on this debate stage and excited to engage in these issues. Thank you.
Next up is Jasmine Clark, current representative of the Georgia House, representing District 108, I believe. She has an advanced degree in microbiology. In addition to her role in our current state government. So there's some experience there. She's been in that seat for some years, maybe moving on to the federal stage could be a good move. With the experience working in that body, that might help her. I gone ahead and look through some of her chops here on her webpage and see what agenda she has. Make sure you're checking out each one of these links so you can see for yourself what these candidates are standing for, so you can be a more informed voter this term of events.
Thank you so much for taking the time to honor the life of David Scott. My name is Dr. Jasmine Clark. I'm a lifelong Georgian, mom, PhD, microbiologist and college professor, and state representative who flipped a Republican seat and currently represents 60,000 people in this district. As a state representative, I've used my science background to be a voice of accountability, asking tough questions, putting policy under a microscope, consistently calling out Republicans when they've lied to us, and standing up for all in our community. And now I'm running to bring that science voice to D.C., to fight for public health and call out RFK Jr.'s misinformation, to fight for life-saving research cut by people like Elon Musk, to use a data-driven approach to lower costs for hardworking Georgians. I have a proven track record of being a solutions-oriented problem solver with a heart for service. And I'd love for you to send me to Congress to address the issues most important to you. Thank you.
Next up is Dr. Heavenly Kimes. She is a dentist here in Conyers, the same city that I live. And there is no political history with this candidate. Maybe a fresh approach may appeal to some people. Again, make sure you're checking out the websites, seeing what the agenda is for these individuals. Click the links below so you can get your full detailed rundown of what's going on. Go ahead and see for yourself what this candidate is about. Dr. Heavenly Kimes.
First and foremost, I'd like to offer my condolences to the family of David Scott. My name is Dr. Heavenly Kimes, and I'm a little girl that grew up in a room with no windows. But my mother gave me a vision. She told me that if I worked hard, I could be anything I wanted to be. So I graduated at the top of my class and attended 2 HBCUs, Florida A&M University and Meharry Medical College, where I learned what it truly means to serve the underserved. It was there that I met my husband, Dr. Damon Kimes, and while we were in medical school, we got pregnant, and we had to depend on food stamps and WIC, not as a handout, but as a help up. Now I sit across patients every day who are facing the same struggles, choosing between paying their bills or getting the health care they need. We do not need another politician. We need someone who understands the struggles, but also the solutions, and someone who will fight for you. I'm Dr. Heavenly Kimes, and I'm ready to serve.
Next up is Jeffrey Fauntleroy, Dr. Jeffrey Fauntleroy. He has a doctorate in divinity. He's also a business owner and has some previous experience with the Board of Education up in New Jersey. Again, law enforcement background, I believe I saw on his webpage. Check out what he has to say. Tone, delivery is going to be the key for me in all of these candidates. Make sure you go into these websites and checking out the information for yourself. Dr. Jeffrey Fauntleroy.
Good day, everyone. My name is Dr. Jeff Fauntleroy Sr., and I am not a career politician. I come with a breadth of experience, from law enforcement to 2 decades of ministry to community service, small business, as a father, as a husband of 34 years, as a grandfather, and just a community leader. I come to you with a breadth of experience ready to go into Congress day one to legislate, to litigate, and to investigate. I look forward to speaking more to what it is that I bring to the table here in this debate, and you could reach me afterwards for any questions. Thank you.
Next up is Dr. Joe Lester, running for the seat vacated by David Scott. He's a dentist right here in Conyers, running to fill that seat. He has previous experience running. He ran for Senate seat. I don't know if he got that one or not. But again, check these websites out, get their background, get their full story, and take a listen to Dr. Joe Lester.
Thank you, ma'am. First, I would like to offer my condolences to David Scott. My name is Joe Lester. I grew up on a small farm down in Hawkinsville, Georgia, where I learned the value of hard work at a very young age. I'm a graduate of the Fort Valley State University, a graduate of the Meharry Medical College School of Dentistry, and I have served the people of this community for over 33 years. I'm not hooked up with anybody. I'm not plugged into anybody. I don't have any big money donors backing my campaign. I don't have a long list of endorsers, but what I have is something much better. I have a lifetime of service. I'm here tonight, to share some of those services that I have for this community. I thank you.
Last but not least is Senator Emanuel Jones, state senator from District 10 in the state of Georgia. He's running for the congressional seat here in the 13th district of Georgia. BS, a Bachelor's of Science in Electrical Engineering, and a MBA from Columbia University. These are not small players when it comes to education. All of these candidates went and got higher education. That should be something you should all aspire to. Nonetheless, I want you to give a listen to what he has to say and what he brings to the county, to the district. Let's hear from Senator Emanuel Jones.
Firstly, my deepest condolences to the family of my good friend, Congressman David Scott. I am State Senator Emmanuel Jones. I spent the last 22 years serving in the State Senate, and not just have I served, but I've also owned and operated my own business that I grew 35 years ago from a failed business to one of the largest African American owned business in the state of Georgia. I'm a veteran, and I've had the opportunity to serve in the community on many charitable boards. I am running because this is a critical election. It's a critical time in our nation's history, and we need someone who's going to address the problems that we see up in D.C. But more importantly, we need someone who's going to be a public servant, someone with experience, and someone with a proven track record. I am that candidate. My record speaks for itself, and I ask those that are listening to this to judge me not by what I say, but judge me by what I've done. Look at my track record. It stands for itself. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Primary elections and primary races are where the rubber meets the road. This is where you get to really vet your candidates. You have to know what they are all about prior to you just looking for a blue or a red side of these issues. You have to take a deep dive into their backgrounds and what they stand for. I've already gotten some information that I didn't have before just by looking at the surface level of these introductions, and I'm going to make my choice accordingly. This is something I encourage you all to do. In this current political climate, with everything going really haywire, with how lines are being drawn, your voice has never been under more attack than it is now. Make sure you're exercising it. And please make sure you take a look at all the links for all the candidates in the description. Check out their web pages, and I'll talk to you later.